from the beautiful city of Lisboa. We are at day 7 of the vlog challenge. I might keep on going with these, just even if it's like once a week or something. I found it really helpful to get me out of the comfort zone. I'm walking down a really steep hill here in Lisbon, so they're always pretty sketch and a little bit hazardous. So one of the feedback that I got on my recent vlog series is that I'm very calm, confident and impactful when I speak, and that was super interesting for me to hear because I never considered myself a confident speaker. I never considered myself impactful. I never really considered myself to be calm when I speak. I'm actually very, I don't know, maybe it's just like an internal story in my head. I'm always like, you know, from childhood or from school presentations when I was a child, I used to throw up before any speeches. I used to get such butterflies in my stomach. I used to cry. And even recently, even like 2 years ago, I remember I was part of a mastermind and we had to all speak up and share sort of what we were going through or share something, just give feedback or something. And I was asked to unmute, or I really wanted to unmute as well, and I just couldn't bring myself to do that. I couldn't even unmute myself in a Zoom room, of all places. And I remember when WhatsApp started to release their voice messaging, I just couldn't use it. I thought I sounded so fake and superficial and disingenuous, and everybody else just sounded so confident and so themselves, and I just never sounded like me. And at the same time, I didn't know what me sounded like. I hadn't done enough self-exploration up until that point to know who I was, what my voice even sounded like, because what I realized was that the difficulty in expressing myself, the difficulty in speaking to a camera or just using my voice in general, why it felt so disingenuous, inauthentic, and why I felt so not confident in my own voice was largely because I didn't know who I was, what my voice was. And it wasn't until the last sort of 2 years I've had the space, opportunity, met the right people, the right mentors who set a really good example of what it's like to feel safe in expressing yourself and using your voice, finding your voice. And I think a huge part of it, and you know, not to cut myself also some slack, it's like we always do things that help us survive, no? So in a way, my inability to express myself was a survival mechanism to an extent, because when I was younger, when I was growing up, I learned that what I thought, my opinions didn't really matter. Everybody else's did, however. And if I didn't agree with other people, if I didn't do as I was told, if I wasn't obedient, if I, strayed from the line, I would get punished. Like I said, I would get punished pretty bad. And so from that, I learned that it was not safe to express my own thoughts. It was not safe to stand up for myself. It was not safe to be myself, essentially, because when I was myself, I often got punished and reprimanded. And so that gets so held, like your body remembers. I don't know if you've read the book, The Body Keeps the Score, but essentially it's that you might have forgotten exactly those moments, but your body has it. And your soma, it's like, this is why somatic work is big here, that so your body still has these memories. And that's why when you're about to say something or go up on stage, your body's there to protect you, to remind you that last time you did something like this, you got hurt or something, right? Whether it's mentally or physically. And this is why sometimes we feel such a clench in our throat, or this tightness in our belly, and this frozenness is because last time something bad really happened. And so these responses, it's like, I think when you can be more compassionate towards yourself, you can understand, like, oh, this is what happened, this is why my body's reacting this way. How can we work towards making it us feel safer in expressing ourselves? So that is it for day 7 of the vlog series. And just to give a sort of stark comparison between day 1 and day 7, I definitely noticed that I've almost completely stopped saying ums and ahs, which is incredible, because on day 1 I was saying it a lot. And it really goes to show just how having awareness for it and then just doing something regularly and getting enough reps and getting enough practice in, that it really makes a difference. And this has only been day 7, and it's not like I've been filming the entire time. It's like 5-10 minutes a day minimum, and it's had a massive, profound effect. And I noticed I've even stopped saying ums and ahs even when I'm not filming, even when I'm just like speaking with my friends and my Loom videos and things like that. So that's been really awesome to see what fast progress has been made. And so I am going to end the vlog challenge here. If you want to see more, if you want to join me, if you decide to give this a try yourself, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.